bullet one, which is talking about our New Year's version 10 software update. And that's in line with our 10-year anniversary next year. So believe it or not, it's been 9 years, over 9 years since Jay founded JOBB, our whole 10-minute trades ordeal, 10 years. The podcast, that's number 2. So doing these type of podcasts, okay? I hope you enjoy them. We're still in beta mode. And what's the difference between a podcast? I explained this in the first part where I got cut, is that it's raw, it's unscripted, it's me in front of your face. Also, there'll be audio. Once we're officially live, you could like listen to it, let's say in your car, and you could just listen to 10-minute trades podcasts. And we're going to be on like some of the major platforms, like I'm not sure if it's Apple, etc., but we'll be out there. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's an opportunity for, at least for me, that I'm committing myself to be out there, and we're probably going to do at least one podcast episode a week. So maybe it'll be me one week, maybe it'll be Lee another week, maybe it'll be you for 1 week, because that's one of the things that I want to do is I want to interview members, ideally members who are successful with our program, and guest speakers. So a lot of exciting things happening with the podcast, and I'm going to slow it down a bit, right? I'm excited. I got my coffee over here, and it's a new year. So it's definitely a reason to be excited. So 2 other updates, and I'm going to share with you. I wasn't planning on doing it, but the fact that I have 21, and it is a small group today, the fact that I have 25 people that stuck with me, even with the tech stuff, I'm going to share with you one thing that I was not expecting to share with you, and it's a great surprise I think you guys are going to enjoy. So number 3 is a private 10-minute trades Facebook group, okay? Facebook groups, okay, whether or not you're a fan of Facebook, the reality is that even if you're younger like me in your 30s, in the last 2 years, there's been a huge adoption, and we have a more mature audience here, right? A lot of the members here today are Lee's age, right? Lee's going to kill me, right? We have a lot of members that are over 45, 50, 50s and 60s. And my father, for example, right? He just got on Facebook like 2 years ago. So Facebook, one of their major focuses is on their private groups. Groups are gaining a lot of popularity, and groups are awesome. They're awesome because if you're like somebody that doesn't want to be out there on Facebook posting about your family, groups, especially private groups, this is more intimate. First of all, it's private. So it creates an opportunity for us as a community to connect together. And that's really what it's all about. If you ask me what's the number one thing about our program, it's our trade room. And the trade rooms go on and then they go off. And it's usually Lee, right? We're all connecting with Lee. We're not connecting with each other. Yes, in the chat room you can. But I feel a way that we could connect even more is having this private Facebook group. Well, number one is we could engage with each other 24/7, and we could do stuff which I've always wanted to do, and we've tried it here and there, but I'm committing to making it work, right? We've tried a Slack channel. We've tried other mediums as well. The idea for me is that we'll have some insider content posted there as well. And then you could actually post your screenshot of a trade. You could ask questions. Hey, I need help getting the software installed. And instead of the onus being on me or Lee, we can help each other out. And we can make this community better than what it is. And by the way, I think we have a really fantastic community. I'm in awe. The fact that 25 people, even though I know I haven't been up as much as I would like to be doing these presentations, being with you, the fact that I could come on and you guys come join me, it means the world to me. It really does. And I want to make sure that we reciprocate, and I want to connect our awesome community together. Because let me tell you something, we really do have the best of the best. In this space, unfortunately, there's just too many shady people in this space. If you notice, we've been very consistent with our program. That's probably one of the reasons why people really respect, I'm not going to say me, but maybe respect Lee, right? I'll give him credit because we do the same thing consistently. We trade the news. Of course, we look to evolve, but we don't jump into all the latest and greatest fads, right? Outside of trading, our style of trading, appointment-based trading, there's only 2 things that I've ever talked about. One is investing in mining, like oil mining companies, like maybe about 7 years ago, which, by the way, oil has, as you can see, is going up, and crypto, right? And there's no avoiding crypto because crypto is definitely a big buzz, and I'm saying that outside of what we do, there's only been 2 things ever that I've shared outside. And guess what? Oil has gone up a whole lot, and crypto's gone a whole lot. And there's going to be more things that I want to share with you, but what we do is consistently for the last decade, okay? Kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. Oh, yes, it was on the making our community even better. And by the way, I want to ask, oh, I see questions coming in. Yes, it is being recorded. Okay. Okay, I'll talk about, if you have any questions about our JV software and our New Year sale, that's coming up in a second. Last thing is our chat room, right? So when I say chat room, I mean our trade room. What we haven't really shared with folks, but our trade room has a mobile app, and we haven't really been pushing it, right? So if you don't have our trade room app yet, it's okay, because most likely you're using it on your computer and you're watching Lead Trade. But guess what? We want to be able to have that. We want to inspire everybody and motivate people to not only engage in the new Facebook group that I just talked about, but our just a quick, like a chat 24/7 in our trade room app, okay? So that you could, let's say you missed the trade room and you could write a text, hey, how did today's trade go? And you could be talking 24/7 with trade room members, okay? So talked about version 10 software, the podcast, which will continue, of course. We're still in beta. Our new insider Facebook group, which can only be for members. And then, of course, our new mobile Pro Trader mobile chat room. So here's the last thing that I didn't share with people, and then I'm going to talk about our New Year's sale, okay? The last thing is our daily market movers, right? Let me go ahead and show my screen. So as you know, one of the core services that people start off with is our daily market movers, all right? So let me go here from current slide. This is something that's definitely evolved. It used to be called the high impact report alert, and then we titled it the daily market mover, and it's changed a lot. So when I said before how we've run the same thing for 10 years, don't misunderstand me. It's not that we haven't changed. We've changed a whole lot, right? A whole lot. But the core of the way that we trade, right, that hasn't changed. But everything that we've done, we've always tried our best to improve. One of them being these daily market mover reports. Notice how it has the log here of the last 6 reports. That's something that we only implemented within the last 2 years. Or it would be nice to know, hey, how did this report perform in the last 6? If I only have a report and I don't have the time to come into the trade room, can I at least know how it performed, so that there's a nice log for you there? So here's the out-of-the-box idea that I had, which, again, I'm working with Lee on, okay? So I don't want to commit to something and then say it's not coming out. But here's the idea. The idea is to have a video market mover report, right? So you may have noticed, even if you're not a member, one of the free services that we offer at 10-Minute Trades is our weekly schedule. And the last couple of months, Lee has been doing like a video weekly schedule. And it's basically nice because it's him doing a narration, kind of the same way that I'm talking to you in your face and kind of sharing with you what's coming up for the week ahead. So I want to get your feedback on this. Our idea is to do a video market mover, which would be another daily report, which would basically be a video of Lee going over the DMM, the daily market mover, and him kind of sharing with you his insights on the DMM, right? And giving you stuff that maybe you wouldn't be able to pick up as easily just reading the DMM. So what are your guys' thoughts on the video market mover report? I figure with the 26 people we have today, you guys like the idea, and do you have any feedback for me right now? So again, the idea is to do a video market mover report. That would be not in lieu of this, but this would be additional. So that this way you can have a video. In case you can't go to the trade room, you have a 1 to 2 minute video that's going over the DMM with Lee. You guys like that idea? Can I get some yes or no if you guys like that idea? Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Okay, Tim, thank you for your feedback. What does everyone else think? You guys like the idea of a video market mover? All right. So with that said, more to come on this. And of course, when we roll it out, we're not going to come out saying you got to pay for it. We're going to roll it out in a very friendly way where we'll basically test the waters. We'll see how it goes. So that's soon. And my idea is that if between now and next week, if I could carve out the time to create the Facebook private group, my idea was to maybe convince Lee to do it for the month of January to do these video market movers, post it in there, and basically anyone who subscribes to who joins our group or likes our page for the whole month of January, you'll be able to experience this video market mover reports for free. So how does that sound, everybody? Does that sound like a pretty fair offer for the month of January for you guys to experience this new video market mover for free? I think so. All right, thanks a lot. I'm going to move ahead. All right, Albert, Tim, can I hear from the rest of everybody? I mean, you guys are here with me, right? So let me go over the New Year's Sale 10. Here we go. So yesterday, Lee went over our New Year's sale. And boy, oh boy, am I glad that he did it yesterday and it wasn't me. This is for members and non-members. We're doing a New Year's sale right now, which is, it's going to be the last time we're ever doing something like this. The reason why is simple. We've been a small mom and pop company for nearly 8 to 9 years, and now we've evolved. We're at the point now where I like to say that we're like a nice boutique trading firm. It's not me, Lee, and Jay. In fact, there's a lot of team members. We have Chantal behind the scenes, who's actually does live streams for us, and she does testing for us. We have Holly, who does a lot of customer service and a lot of other things behind the scenes. We have a full marketing team. Zach and Dan, if they ever watch the recording, they're going to laugh. We have many, many team members now we're expanding as a company. It's thanks to you. It's thanks to your loyalty and the fact that you continue to come in and join us. And with that said, you know, we've been charging very modest prices for almost 9-10 years. We just can't keep up with charging very small amounts of money for the service that we're bringing. And I say that very humbly, you know, to run a trade room multiple hours every day, to do the types of investments that we do in our software. So here's the deal, guys. In 2022, which is less than 3 days away, our software is going to be sold for $3,000 for a lifetime license. It was $1,997 for most of this year, and now we increased it to $3,000, okay, for a lifetime license. And with 3 days away, and before we make that shift, you know, I think 2022 is where we're going to make that shift. Want to give everyone an opportunity, whether you're a member or you're not a member yet. This is going to benefit both people, right? So I'm not going to do the full encore. You get this, 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 and this, but I will in a way that I want you to understand why this promotion, why this New Year's sale is so awesome. Okay. So hey guys, it's Eric again from 10 Minute Trades, and if you've been getting our email blast last couple weeks, this whole month doing all these exciting events. This is the grand finale. This is our New Year JV software sale, and I want to make sure that you understand exactly what you get. Okay, so for starters, here's what you get. You get a 1-year license of our JV software, which is increasing in price. Okay, it's $14.97. Okay, for a 1-year license. So just that alone, for $497, you're saving $1,000 right there. Okay, instead of $14.97. So whether you're currently a member or not, what you want to be mindful of is you want to make sure that your software license doesn't expire, right? Because I talked about prices going up, and as long as you continue to be active, whatever you're at right now, you'll continue to be able to have that. But if you expire, this is a new price. So this is why, if you're a member, it's a no-brainer. If you have a software, just to extend right now for $497 a full year. You get, excuse me, guys. You get, hold on. 3 months of our DMM, our daily market movers, that's $147 value. 3 months of our pro trade room, right? Because our DMMs are $49 a month. Our pro trade room is $297 a month. And then you get some awesome bonuses. You get an extra month of both of them. So really you start off January, February, March, April, 4 months of the DMM, 4 months of the trade room. That's an extra $348 in value. And then of course, whether you're new or not, we're going to do a personal group class with Lee, making sure that you start off on the right note, right? So that you know exactly how to use the software. Any questions you have, this will be a class that we'll probably do next week. So you want to make sure you sign up before the sale ends, which is when the clock strikes midnight, and it's 2022. And then an earnings masterclass. This is something that will teach you how to take advantage of Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, all these big tech earnings. We're able to profit with them using our JV software. Okay, so total value is $37.87, just $497. It's our New Year's sale. It's our way. Even Chantal, I think yesterday, was saying, really so cheap? I know, and I say so cheap. Like, don't get me wrong. I know $497 is $497, but when you compare the fact that in just a couple of days, a package like this will sell for $3,000. It really will. And so now's a chance where anybody that's been with us, we're letting you know, hey, look, we're changing, but we want to make sure we don't leave anybody behind. This is almost, in my way, this is like you joining now is almost like you being a legacy member for life, because you're going to lock in this pricing, just like you've seen how we've done for members, right? We're not saying that, hey, you're going to be charged a new pricing. We're saying is wherever you're at right now, as long as you remain active, you could keep that, right? So think about that as well. This is a legacy pricing for the next decade to come. And there's a lot of changes, and packages like this will not sell for $497. Okay, so www.prosper22.com. I'll show you that in a second. And thank you again for staying with me. And then this is the real, okay, I'm gonna push a little bit because I feel so strong about it, and that's our upgrade to lifetime, right? So basically, when you go to our sales page, okay, our New Year's sales page, you're gonna have an opportunity to upgrade for another $496. You get lifetime license, okay, a lifetime license to our JV software, which is a $3,000 value. The DMM and the Pro Trade Room, they go from 3 months, or if you get the bonus, 4 months to 12 months. So basically, for an extra $496, you're getting a full year of the DMMs, a full year of the Pro Trade Room, which, look at the value on the screen, that's almost over $4,000 in value, plus a lifetime license, okay? And let me talk to you about this for a second. And let me see if I could explain to you why that's so powerful, okay? And I know we're a little bit out of time here, but I think it's very powerful. 1 second here. So the lifetime license. Here's my message to you. When I started out trading, I had a monthly at the time, I think then a quarterly license to a NinjaTrader, which is a platform that you'll need to be able to use our software, okay? I bought a lifetime license to NinjaTrader. Okay. Early on, I still didn't even know if this was something that was going to work out. And by doing so, okay, I made the commitment to say, Eric, you know what? This is going to work. I'm going to make it work, and I'm committing to buying a lifetime license because I know that I'm going to make it work somehow. So my message to you is to think about that. You know, we talked in the earlier part of this podcast about inner game, right? Lighting that fire in you. This is one step where I told you before about taking action and then getting motivated later on. By you taking action right now and taking advantage of saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to a lifetime license. You're committing to being first of all, a 10-minute trades member for life. You're committing to making appointment-based trading work for you, and you're committing to not giving up. And in 2022, I talked about my personal, what I want to do is I want to be more focused, right? I want to make sure that I'm not losing attention. And guess what? By you taking advantage of this, you're saying, you know what? I'm going to make this work, and I'm going to be focused on this. All right. So let's switch back to the PowerPoint for a second. Sorry. So you also get our prosperity bonus package, which is basically our WASI masterclass, our US Jobs masterclass, which is right now you can get them for free, and I'll show you how you can access them for another day. but then we're removing them. You're not going to be able to access them on YouTube. And last but not least, you'll get a private coaching call with myself or Jay, founders of 10-Minute Trades. We'll do a 30-minute phone call with you, and we'll talk about any issues that you're having, okay? And it's not about issues. It's about helping you, okay? So all in, that's over $15,000 of value, and it's a one-time upgrade. I'll show you what I mean. So get the New Year's Lifetime JV software sale with the Prosperity Bonus Package for just $993. So let me go ahead and show you this. Okay. Yes, and I'm getting questions from John and Shalom. Okay. Which I'm going to address. So thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much, John. I'm going to get to your question. So first of all, many different ways to get to this sale. Okay, but the way that I just did it is www.prosper2022.com. Okay. And you can see that right now we gave a free holiday gift package where you're getting number one, our top 3 trades of 2021, which is a webinar that we did, $299 worth in value. Mastering the World Agricultural Supply and Demand Report Masterclass, $3,000 value. Again, this is free right now. It's going down tomorrow, or actually on the 31st, excuse me. But you'll have access to this as well for life. Here's where you can access the New Year's JV software sale. It's currently on the bottom. I might move this up. And basically, you're only going to see $497 here. What's going on here, and actually that's my personal information, but that's okay. I'll scrub it out of the video. Okay. When you fill out all this information, you click go to step 2. That's where you'll see this option to upgrade. You'll click on it, and when you do, you'll see it'll add the upgrade from $497 to $496. Okay. And you'll be able to complete your order. So it's your choice. $497 for the 1 year, which is all right here. You get the 1 year of the software plus all of this right here. Or you could do the upgrade to lifetime, and this is what you get down here: a lifetime license to the software and everything that I just outlined. So I'm going to do the live Q&A like I promised. Okay, and let's see if I can answer your questions. Here we go. Okay. So John, great question. John's asking more information about the software, and you make a great point, John, about there's a lot of people selling what makes us better than anybody else, okay? And do you have any evidence that it works and that people have been successful using it? Great questions, John. And I know if this is the first experience of 10-minute trades, then I 100% understand where you're coming from, because yes, there was definitely some selling today. And I would say this: we definitely have, and I'll follow up with you, John, so you can watch our presentations. With number one is let me answer this to the best of my abilities. Look, when we started this 9 years ago, here's how we demonstrated that our system works. We demonstrated it by showing YouTube videos, right, of winners. But guess what, John? That's called cherry picking, right? And so we could show you winning trades all day long. So one of the things that we said, okay, well, we'll have to have a track record, which is what I think you're asking for. And we do have a track record. But here's the thing. In 2020, I think the one thing that we've done is we opened up a brand new trading account. Okay, in that trading account, we started with $15,000. Okay, we ended up the first quarter of the year taking the loss, went down to $13,200, and then we focused on the best of the best trades, something that we call family money trades. Okay, and guess what? Our account has gone up over 70% return on investment. So that to me is our report card. Okay, we're up over 70% in our trading account, and instead of cherry picking, John, every single day we have a trade room. We do at least one free live stream, 3 or 4 a week actually. And if you follow us on our YouTube channel, you could see all the losses. You could see all the winners. So that's our report card, our trading report card. But guess what? I think what you make a great point is our members. We have members that have been with us for many years. I wish I could spit out some facts, and maybe I'll follow up with you in an email. But I could tell you that our members are profitable using our system. Because let's face it, John, if we were running a monthly trade room and we weren't able to show that we have a profitable system, we'd have nobody in the trade room. But we have people that send us screenshots. I have so many. In fact, I could show you. Many, many screenshots. So John, I want to give you more attention, but I also want to have more questions coming in. So John, I promise to follow up with you. Okay. Shalom, I see your point here about you're already a lifetime holder for the software. Okay, I'll follow up with you, Shalom, as well. And if it's not me, Lee will as well. I see where you're asking that you're already a lifetime software. So, what's in it for me? So I'll think about what we can do. And of course, not just for you, but anybody in that camp. Okay. So give me some time to get back to Shalom. John, I quickly answered your question, but I know there's more follow-up. But my main recap is that the main difference between us and a lot of the other companies, if I had to boil it down to three things, is the fact that we're raw and transparent. And the reason why is because we run a live trade room where we're out there showing you our own. We don't just, use our software. We actually demonstrate how to use our software, and we're trading real money. And I know that sounds like, okay, not a big deal. But even some of our good friends that we do webinars with, they trade in SIM. And we don't give anybody crap for that. But we just feel that in 2022, I mean, if you really want to be in this game and you want to show people that you're raw and you're real and that you're genuine, in my opinion, you have to be trading live with real money. And that's what we do every day. And I think that's the biggest reason why we differentiate ourselves from others. A lot of other gurus out there will just do what I said, what we did 10 years ago, which is cherry picking and showing you YouTube videos. We're out there every week, multiple hours in the trade room. So John, I hope I addressed your question. Anybody else have any questions? And I saw your question about losing trades. Why were they losers? I could tell you that if you're new to news trading, there's several reasons why a news trade won't work. One of them is very simply because there's matching news. And that's basically one of the core principles about our program, is that we're betting, and yes, I'll use the word betting. We're betting that there's going to be a variance in what the experts are predicting and what the actual results are. And sometimes there's matching news, and that could be a reason why we have a losing trade. I could tell you in 2020 and 2021, there was something else. It was something called COVID-19, which was overshadowing all these reports. And that was a difficult time for us. And there are definitely cycles to news trading. Okay. I think Shalom just mentioned a point that I'm going to share with the team, and I'm going to end today's presentation. I talked about lighting that fire in each and every one of you. Another thing is managing risk, right? And that each of us come into our program. Sometimes there will be a good cycle. Sometimes there will be an excellent cycle. Sometimes there's going to be a weak cycle, like in Q1 of this year. But what's really important is risk management. And my goal, when I started early on in this program, was to be able to take all of my money that I invested, the money that I invested in my trading computer, the money that I invested in NinjaTrader, the money I invested in JOB. Because remember, I was a member just like you, Shalom and John, or John, maybe you're potential member. As soon as I made all my profits, I cashed it out, so that I got to a place where I was trading with only profits that I made through trading. And I think that's a great New Year's goal for everybody, to be able to use all these tools that we're giving you to make back your investment in us, in this program, right? And get to a place where you're playing with not your family's hard-earned money or your hard-earned money, but money that you made in the market. And that's my wish for every one of you. I want you to be in that state, because that's where I was as a member. And I can tell you, it's a whole different ballgame when you're trading with $10,000 that you put in hardcore savings, or you put $10,000 of savings, you bring it up to $20,000, you cash out the $10,000 invested in, and now you're trading with money that you earned in the market. That's the place that you want to be. Thank you guys so much. I want to wish you a happy and healthy and safe New Year. You should know that I really care about each and every one of you. And it's a little cheesy, but I'm telling you right now, I am super passionate about 10-minute trades. I love our community. I love our program. I love Lee. I love the fact that we have such an awesome, unique way of trading. And then we have great people. Okay, so this is Eric from 10-Minute Trades. I want to again wish you my very best, and I hope you take advantage of our New Year sale. Upgrade to lifetime. Invest in yourself. Okay, a lot of shopping for the holidays. Now's the time to invest in yourself. All right, guys. So I hope to see you on the inside, and I can't wait for all of you to take advantage of the lifetime to have a 30-minute phone call with me personally. I just can't wait. Thanks, guys, very much. Okay, so I'll see you on the inside. Have a happy and healthy new year. And please don't be shy. If you have any questions, email us at help@10minutetrades. Email me personally at Eric, ERIC, at 10minutetrades.com. And we'll see you guys in the new year. Okay, so radio silence. I'll definitely be emailing the next couple days, but kind of radio silence for me until the new year, which is only a few days away. So I'll see you on the inside. Thanks, everyone, and happy new year. Bye, everyone. Bye.